Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J.
And it's a long-awaited homecoming, Pete, for us here back in Phoenix, Arizona. Home for just one. Just enough to check in on things, make sure the trucking company's not out of business.
Yes, sir.
And then before we head back out on another long road trip, but unfortunately, the team we're hosted tonight is the hottest team in the league. You know these faces. Some of these faces have been around a while. Flash Evans, Luke Michaels, Wally Bacon's a part investor in my restaurant in New York, so I like Wally Bacon. But
sleeping with the enemy over there, huh?
I'm telling you. Well, in a couple interesting. So Aiden Rounette, rookie, picked up by the Pigs. I don't know when he was picked up, but see, he's played 24 games for him so far. He's A- ranked catcher, so he's their starting catcher. 89 power, 85 contact, 75 in the field with a 66 arm. Only at 25 years old, making $10.8 million a year. He's a great addition to the Wild Pigs team. And then a guy we saw last season up in Seattle at the playing for the Arctics, Jamie O'Connor. And O'Connor, he started there, had kind of a passable season. Went 33 for 174, a 190 batting average last season.
That's not passable.
No, he's hitting 305 this season with 11 home runs, and he's really loving it here in New York.
He is. The change of scenery seems to have done Mr. O'Connor well. I think it's got that hair standing up a little bit taller there for Mr. O'Connor.
Yeah. So, all right. So before we get too far into this game, we could tell you a little bit about the last game that we had. We were out on the road, and we actually ended up getting something done in St. Louis. Pete, it was because we're a team of tradition. The Beewolves decided to play the hospitable guest by giving the Hot Corners the lead in the top of the first with this outfield single by Dirk Sportswood that Buster Biggs just sidesteps, letting it get past him, and it's quickly 1-0 Missouri. The next batter, Jeb Jumps, cashes in on the opportunity with this little roller that Bertha Banks goes to first with, and it's 2-0 Hot Corners. She didn't want to miss out by missing the throw to home. They get another subsequent run that I was too frustrated and distracted to capture, but then in the top of the third, Hanley Dexteris makes it interesting with this pop fly home run out over the right field wall, and the Beewolves come to within 2 early on. It was an important home run as it helped calm things down a bit for the Beewolves, Pete.
Yes, it did, and it kind of broke a seal. The Beewolves have been struggling on offense and very sporadic run production, so. To get that one, I think you could almost feel the air go out a little bit, and everybody kind of relax a little bit, and they felt like they had a chance.
Yep. Well, then in the top of the fourth, with runners at the corners and 2 out and on, Freddie Knox drills one past the mound into center field, bringing in another runner, making it a 1-point ball game. And in the top of the sixth, they keep it going. This time, it's Steve Monstour, who's been slumping of late, pounding this one out over the wall in left field with a Thora tie, and with a runner already on, the 2-run blast gives the Beewolves their first lead in a long time. So yay for Monstour. It starts to look like a home run derby then, with this line drive home run by Billy LeBoink in the top of the 7th. Billy getting in on the action with a runner on, and it's now 6-3 Beewolves. And then...
Yeah, you don't typically see that kind of power from LeBoink.
No, you don't. Well, Lauro Franco then hits one off the center field wall to bring in another runner before the inning is out. And then Monstour gets another RBI against Amazo Hayes, the Corners reliever, with this outfield single, making it 8-3. The rookie, Elia Price, tries to break back with this massive home run at the bottom of the side, which was impressive but ultimately moot. I mean, she's got some power. Put that thing in the upper deck. She's got a future here in St. Louis, I think.
I would agree with that.
Hanley Dexteris then comes to the plate in the top of the 8th and closes the door on Amo Hayes as he launches this rocket out over the wall left center, right into the visiting bullpen, and it's officially a Beewolves blowout. I don't think this is Hanley's first multi-home run game this season, Pete, is it?
No, it's not. He's had at least one and possibly two more. So yeah, when he gets hot, he gets hot.
Yeah. Well, Buster Biggs closes the door on Hot Corners reliever Ammo Hayes on the same side, putting his own home run just a couple dozen feet to the left of Hanley's. And the Beewolves end their scoring run at 10. It was a huge offensive turnaround for this heretofore struggling team. And the Beewolves then end the game when Smack Avery delivers to Ramus Forrest in the bottom of the ninth as he loops one over to the now locked-in Hanley Dexteras. And the Beewolves have a collective sigh of relief as they take the only matchup between these two teams this season, Pete.
Yeah, and as we spoke about, the Beewolves, after a kind of a really poor showing in the third quarter of the season and to start the fourth here, kind of looking like maybe they're out of it. That they put a big win together against the Hot Corners, and all of a sudden, the embers don't seem like they're completely out yet, Tom.
Well, that's good. They're going to need that today. This is game 37 of 44. We're near the end of the season, going for that elusive wild card berth. We're going up against another conference team. The only time we play them this season, they're the best team in the league. Like we said, the 24-12 Wild Pigs. Twice as many wins as losses. Incredible power. Not great contact, so you just got to be careful what you throw them. They're super fast on the base. They got really good rotation and an awesome bullpen. So they really assembled a great team this season. They're going up against our 500 18-18 Beewolves, coming off a hot win. The Wild Pigs are going to have their starter Wes Yogurt out on the mound today to get things going. He throws the ball hard, throws even a little bit more junk, and he's even more accurate than either of those. Wes has an impressive 5-0 record. Undefeated, all wins this season. He's got a 2.95 ERA and a 105 whip. I'm surprised he's not on the top 10 leaderboard.
I am as well. That's a really good record. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not up there as well. He's done a good job pitching for the Wild Pigs. Major part of their winning over there in New York. Backing him up, though, of course, you got nothing but locked-in players, Tom. Spanky Wagner at first base with excellent power, better than average contact, and better than average speed. He's hit 312 on the season with 9 home runs, and by virtue of being locked in, he's outperforming his career stats. Jamie O'Connor, we spoke about him. He comes over from the Arctics, and he's locked in, and he's got excellent power. He's got very good ability to contact and very good speed on the basebacks. He's hitting 305 with 11 home runs. And then Hardman, the left fielder, also locked in with also excellent power, but she struggles to make contact, and she's a little bit less than average speed on the base pass, hitting 362 with 7 home runs. So those are some good batting averages and some good home runs, and all of them are locked in. So they're going to be ready to rock today, Tom.
Well, they're going to go up against our winningest pitcher, the starter right-hander Beavis Ortiz. Beavis throws the ball hard with movement and accuracy. Like I say, he's got a 5-2 record on the season, so 3 more wins than losses. He's got a 4.38 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP.
Yeah, and I just wanted to bring up, when you look at our bar there where it says contact specialist, you look at that power bar, and it's almost completely drained, even though we hit 5 home runs in the last game. And I think if you really looked at the Beewolves as a team, and you could compare across the league, I think we would probably be one of the league-leading home run hitting teams in the league.
Yeah.
But that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. The notable players for the Beewolves, they're all locked in as well. So Laura Franco, the first baseman with excellent power, very good ability to connect, and very good speed on the base pass. She's hitting 373 with 8 home runs. Hanley Dexter is the superstar shortstop, coming off that 2 home run day. Well, he's got a little bit better than average power. He's got excellent ability to connect and excellent speed on the base pass. He's hitting 368 with 11 home runs. And Bertha Banks, the third baseman, also locked in with better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and about average speed. She's hitting 368 with 5 home runs. And again, by virtue of all 3 of them being locked in, they're all outperforming their career stats, and in a large part due to that huge game against the Hot Corners.
Yeah, that was a big one. That's going to hopefully factor into tonight. We're going to get our lineup from the assistant coach, which is going to look like this. Hanley Dexter is going to start things off. Batting first and playing shortstop. Right behind him, Bertha Banks will bat second. She's also locked in, and she'll play third base. Batting third, you got Steve Monstour, who played really well in that last game. Got a couple of RBIs and a nice home run. He will be catching. At first base and batting cleanup, Laura Franco, who's also locked in, which is great. This is looking good so far. Buster Biggs going to bat fifth, play left field. Right behind him, Gina Torrance is becoming back to second base. She'd like to get in on the action here back at home. Billy LeBoink will be out in right field wearing the white Beewolves and batting seventh. In center field, his friend Magic Moore, who will bat eighth, and batting ninth is the pitcher Beavis Ortiz, who is going to be throwing the forefinger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork pitch. And they're throwing us down on the field. Pete, you ready to go here?
I'm ready to go.
Red Rock.
Red Rock. With the roof closed, air conditioner on, it's going to be perfect conditions for a baseball game. So let's get this going. Get it underway.
Back home in Phoenix.
Yes, sir. One of the last 3 games. We only got 3 games left at home here. So after this, we'll only have 2. It'll be, but those 2 against the Sirloins. The Wild Pigs will have Michaels at second base, O'Connor at first, Moon in center field, Hardman in left field, Renette catching, Roper at shortstop, Flash Evans in right field, Wally Bacon at third base, and Wes Yogurt pitching. As the Beewolves take the field, Bloop Michaels, Jamie O'Connor, Mannion Moon, all going to get up, grab a bat, and get ready to face off against Beavis Ortiz with his 4.38 ERA.
Now batting, the second
batter up, Bloop Michaels is 10th, but fit, hitting .234 with a home run, 15 RBIs. Beavis Ortiz settles in, delivers his first pitch low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far, Ortiz working the outside corner. That's fouled off. Michaels now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with no outs in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Bloop Michaels down on the strikes. Beavis Ortiz tallies his first strikeout of the day. Jamie O'Connor, the first baseman's locked in and fit. Favors the low pitch. Sitting .305, 11 home runs, 28 RBIs. We've talked about Connor at the start of the show, and that's going to be a line drive to Laura Franco. Will take a step to her right and make the catch for the second out. Mannion Moon, the center fielder, is neutral and juiced. Moon is juiced. He's hitting .320 with 4 home runs, 23 RBIs. First pitch to Moon is low, ball 1. Mannion Moon playing center field for the Wild Pigs. Second pitch is in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. There's the shot. That's going to get over Laura Franco's head into right field. LeBoink gets it in quickly to Gina Torrance and flips it to Dexter as they hold Moon to a long single. So 2 outs, a runner at first. Rosie Hardman steps in. She's got power versus right-handed pitching, better connection versus right-handed pitching. She's hitting .362. First pitch to Hardman is low and inside, ball 1. Throw her to first, and Moon is back. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. That's popped up into left center field, and Buster Biggs is there, makes the catch for the 3rd out. So a little bit of fun there when Mannion Moon got a rocketed one off the back wall, but it's going into the bottom of the first. Hannah Dexteris, Bertha Banks, and Steve Monstour going to face off against West Yogurt in his 2.95 ERA.
Ooh, a little scared.
The shortstop,
Hannah Dexteris locked in, hitting .368, and the first pitch by Moon inside, ball 97 miles an hour, 1-0 the count. Second pitch hit hard, and that's into the gap and left. Making his way around first, in for second. He's going to slide and make it in for double. Way to start off the offense. Hanley continuing that streak from the last game.
Yes, he is. He seems to have a hot bat right now. Bertha Banks locked in and fit, hitting .368. Runner at second base with no outs.
Oh.
There's a roller to the second baseman. Bloop Michaels will make the throw to O'Connor to get Banks, but Dexteris was able to get to third. So 1 out, runner at third base.
And Steve Monstour comes up hitting .295 with 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. Fans on their feet here. First pitch is low, good patience by Steve Monstour. They're going to want to go Yogurt pitching a lot. It's that one past the mound into center field, and that's going to be the first score of the game. A nice single, and the Beewolves are on the board, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Alora Franco stepping in. She's locked in and fit. Hitting 373, 8 home runs, 23 RBIs. Steve Monstour at first base does not have a lot of speed, but there's only one out. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. That one's inside, ball 2. 2-0. That one's high, ball 3. Looks like Yogurt's starting to struggle a little bit. 3 balls, no strikes with 1 out. Oh, just catches the inside corner for a called strike. That's a smash. Roper will lay out, make the flip to second, but will not be able to flip it to get the double play. So 2 outs now with Alora Franco standing at first base and Buster Biggs stepping in.
Alora Franco, I think the second best on-base percentage in the league. He goes to first to try and get her. She comes back. Way to get her dirty. 2 outs now, the bottom of the first. The 1-0 Beewolves lead. That one's right. Oh, it's low for a ball. Good call there. Good patience by Buster Biggs. That one's a little. Oh, I thought that was high, and that one makes it in. 1-1. That one's low away ball. This is there. Lord Franco on her way to second. Hard hit. It's a hit and run. And it's caught by Man and Moon just short of the warning track at center field to end the side.
Oh, rats. But the Beewolves pick up 1 run on 2 hits. So as we head into the top of the second, it's Wild Pigs nothing, Beewolves 1. Aiden Runette, Snag Roper, and Flash Evans going to face off for the first time against Beavis Ortiz. Runette, the catcher's 10th, but fit, hitting .268 with 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. Ortiz at his 10th pitch. And I should pay more attention to what's it.
Same before the game, Runette's a rookie here for the Wild Pigs. Gives out a souvenir on the first base line. Foul ball. He's that hot new catcher that the Wild Pigs picked up, helping him out. Hits a little roller to Alora Franco, though. That's like a swinging bunt, and she picks it up, walks it over to first for that first out. Good pace here for Beavis Ortiz early game. That brings in Snag Roper, 331 on the season, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. Got fair power and good contact in the right-hand batter's box. Swings at that inside pitch, fouls it off. 0-1 the count. Gives a little grin to Beavis Ortiz, number 43, looking for a signal from Steve Monstour. Winds up, throws it. Nice fork pitch outside, misses. Ball, 1 apiece. Top of the second, 1-0 Beewolves. Check swing on that one that dropped out a while again. Good breaking pitch by Beavis Ortiz. We're now at 2-1 to Snag Roper. Nobody on base. 1 out. Hits a roller past the mound. Hanley reaches out, grabs it, throws it to first, gets him. What a play by Hanley. Offense and defense. Man, he's looking like the superstar that he is. And
yes, he is.
This brings in Flash Evans, who's hitting .240 with 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's got a lot of power. That one misses inside. He's looking a little tense, but he's still got a ton of power. Fork pitch, 2 quick strikes. Beavis Ortiz makes an adjustment. Trying to think of what to throw him to get him to chase. Flash Evans got 2 strikes. Breaking pitch, fouls it off. Souvenir third base line. We're still at 0-2. Oh, up near the hands, misses. Ball 1, 1-2. 21st pitch by Beavis. Swing and a miss on a nice breaking pitch outside. Great pitch selections there by Beavis, Pete.
Yes, sir. As we head into the bottom of the second, it's still Beewolves 1, Wild Pigs nothing. Gina Torrance, Billy LeBoink, and Magic Morgan to take a first look at Wes Yogurt, who threw 14 pitches and given up 2 hits in that first inning. Gina Torrance, the second baseman's neutral and fit. She's hitting .375 with 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. Yogurt throwing his 15th pitch outside, ball 1. That's a smash. It's in the straightaway center field. And Mannion Moon's able to get under it, park underneath it, and make the catch for the first out. So 1 down, and Billy LeBoink steps into the box.
She's just a little bit under that one. That could have been a little further. Billy LeBoink up. 370, one of those best batting averages. The first one's there for a strike by Wes Yogurt. 18th pitch coming up by Wes. Reaches outside. That's a liner right to Jamie O'Connor first who gets that second out.
Magic Boy, the center fielder, is neutral and fit, hitting .317, 9 home runs, 24 RBIs. Quietly having a pretty good season at the plate. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Late swing by Moore for second strike. That's popped up on the infield. No, actually, it's behind home plate in foul territory. But Runette was able to get there and make the catch for the third out. So 1-2-3 for the Beewolves. We're heading into the top of the third. It's still 1-0. Wally Bacon Wes Yoger going to take a first look at Beavis Ortiz. Blue Michaels, though, is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ortiz at 21 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit.
Wally Bacon.
Wally Bacon, the third baseman's neutral and fit, hitting .234 with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. Swing and a miss by Wally Bacon. Beavis Ortiz flexing some muscle there with that fastball. That's in there, catches the outside corner. So Wally Bacon now in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. And that's fouled straight back. Bacon's able to protect the plate there on that one. He'll get another pitch. That's popped up into right field. Billy LeBlanc is there, camped underneath it, makes the catch for the first out. 1 down, and Wes Yogurt, the starting pitcher, stepping in. He's hitting .429 with 4 RBIs. Yogurt is no slouch at the plate.
Wow.
Ortiz delivers. Called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Bases empty in the top of the third. Beewolves with a 1-0 lead. That's in there for called second strike, and now Yogurt is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ortiz delivers. Swing and a miss. Wes Yogurt goes down on strikes. That's 3 Ks, I think, for Ortiz. Blue Michaels is up. He's 0 for 1. Tense, but fit. Struck out his first time up. That one's outside. Ball 1, anticipated by Michaels. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. That one's fouled back. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Bases empty for Blue Michaels. Ooh, takes that pitch low, ball 2. 2-1 now. Ortiz throwing his 33rd pitch. That's popped up into center field. Magic Moore is there, calling everybody off. He's makes the catch for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. We're heading into the bottom of the 3rd. Beewolves holding on to that 1-0 lead. Beavis Ortiz is first at bat. Hanley Dexter is 1 for 1 with a double. Bertha Banks 0 for 1. Yogurt at 22 pitches, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is up to 3. Beavis Ortiz is locked in and fit, hitting .389 himself with 3 RBIs. So both teams with hitting pitchers.
Yeah. Beavis got a respectable contact. Fouls the first one in his own dugout. Foul 1. Pops that one up behind the plate. That's going to be a quick 1-2 punch. And Runette brings that one in.
Hanley Dexter is locked in and fit. 1 for 1 with that double. And then eventually went on to score the only run of the game so far. First pitch to Dexter is low, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a shot that's going to be on the ground. Roper will lay out for it. Ooh. And just get Dexter at first base for the 2nd out. So 2 quick outs and Bertha Banks stepping in.
Good grab there by Roper. Nice dive. Bertha Banks could do something. High and inside floater, good patience. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Wes Yoger closing in on 30 pitches. She hits that one foul on the 3rd base line. It's strict and foul, but coming over, can't quite get it. Hardman doesn't get there in time. 1 apiece. Low A ball 2, 2-1 now to Bertha Banks. That one's a little low, ball 3, good patience. 3-1, hitter's pitch. High pitch, she pops it up. And that's going to be an easy catch in center field by the 2nd baseman, Blue Michaels, for 3rd out.
Why? Should have taken that pitch. She should have taken that pitch. She knew she should have taken that. It was almost a reflex. We're heading into the top of the 4th. Still Beewolves 1, Wild Pigs nothing. Jamie O'Connor 0 for 1, Mannion Moon 1 for 1, and Rosie Hardman 0 for 1 against Ortiz, who's thrown 33 pitches.
Number 69.
This brings in the locked-in Jamie O'Connor 0 for 1, looking for a low pitch. Outfield going deep. So O'Connor looking over the top of his glasses in the left-hand batter's box. Pops that one up and running back, and that's going to drift foul over the Beewolves dugout. 0-1 the count. Beavis Ortiz getting ready for his 35th pitch. He's locked in. It's locked in against locked in. Breaking pitch misses just outside. Good pitch, though. Ball 1, 1 apiece. Hard hit liner, and that's going to go foul before it gets to first base. Strike 2. 1-2 the count to Jamie O'Connor. Ortiz, can he put him away? Ooh, inside corner, misses, check swing. Ball 2, knotted up at 2 apiece. Crowd's cheering on Ortiz. Swinging him in strike 3, waiting it on Beavis.
Now batting, the center fielder, Man and Moon.
Brings in Man and Moon, who's 1 for 1 with a single. He's juiced. Man, it is crazy. Left-hand batter's box, chewing gum, bouncing his step, knee bent in. Box at the first pitch, 0-1 the count. Outfield fading back a little bit for Man and Moon, who you never know. 40th pitch by Beavers, swinging a miss. Beavers Ortiz is not afraid. He knows just what they and getting good pitch counts from Steve Monstour. Breaking pitch hits it foul. That's going to drift Souvenir third base line. 1-2. That one misses inside near the knees. 2 apiece. Knotted up. 1 out. Top of the 4th. 1-0 Beewolves. Nobody on. Ooh, that one just misses outside. The ump wants him to pitch to him. We got a full count. 3-2. Oh, and he misses inside. 5-pitch walk. Moon's going to end up on first base. That brings in Rosie Hardman now, who's 0 for 1, but amazing power hitter. Outfield's going deep for her as well. You got a fast runner at first base at Man and Moon. Rosie Hardman with the mouth cage. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Hardman. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ortiz has got her on the run. He goes to first to try and get good try. Doesn't quite get him, but got him dirty. Hoping to get that double play. 47th pitch, little roller. Oh, he goes to second. He wouldn't have made it to second. He goes to first. A little hit just in front of the plate. They get 1 out. And man, Moon was just out of a gun. This brings up Aiden Brunette now with 2 outs. They need just 1 more. Brunette looking a little tense. Hits a hard foul ball down the first base line. 0-1 the count. It's a hard one there. Laura Franco jumps up, can't quite get it. That's going to go in the gap. That's going to score a run. Billy LeBlanc throwing to second. And now it's a tie ball game.
Yep.
And darn it. All right, that brings up Snag Roper now, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Good contact hitter. He's got a runner at first base with very little speed. That one misses up near the hands. 1-0 the count. 51st pitch. Oh, that's hit hard to right field. Billy the Boy grabs it.
Oh, nice. Nice grab.
Grabs it on the ground. Oh, my gosh. That was going to be another run.
Yes, it was. It definitely was. The Wild Pigs tie it up, though. It's now Wild Pigs 1 run on 2 hits. Beewolves 1 run on 2 hits. Steve Monstour 1 for 1. Laura Franco 0 for 1. Buster Biggs 0 for 1. Wes Yogurt is pitching. Steve Monstour, power versus right-handed pitching. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. He's got good power versus right-handed pitching.
Yes.
There's a shot that's going into left center. That looks like it's going to clear the fence, Tom. That's out of here. And Steve Monstour, 2 home runs in 2 games, and the Beatles take the lead again here. His 6th home run, 441 feet, and 18th RBI of the season. And once again, the Beatles are up in the game, 2-1. Laura Franco steps in.
Yes, oh man, that first pitch was right in there. He should not have thrown to a man who's hot and hitting home runs. First one misses to Laura Franco, 1-0 the count. Laura Franco belts that one, but it's higher than it is far. Waving that off just short of the track is going to be Flash Evans. Drag that one in for the first out.
All right, so 1 down, Buster Biggs, the left fielder, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, base is empty for Biggs. First pitch is high, ball 1. Now it's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Buster Biggs. That one's low as well. 3-0 now to Buster Biggs. Takes that pitch for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Biggs fouls that one off along the third baseline. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. He fouls that one off. Fouls that one off. And Buster Biggs is really making Yogurt pitch here. There's a roller to the second baseman. Took kind of a funny hop, but Michaels is able to pick it up and make the throw for the 2nd out. And Gina Torrance steps in.
Got a lot of pitches there. Gina Torrance now 0 for 1, hoping to go 1 for 2. Wes Yogurt now with 44 pitches, getting ready for his 45th. First one's a strike, 0-1. That one misses high, ball 1. Even at 1 apiece, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Hard hit to center field going back, but that's going to be caught at the track by Man and Moon to end the side.
You have it. She hit that one pretty hard. So we're heading into the top of the 5th. It's Wild Pigs 1 run on 2 hits. Beewolves 2 runs on 3 hits. Flash Evans 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wally Bacon 0 for 1. And Wes Yogurt 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ortiz at 51 pitches with 4 strikeouts. Flash Evans is 10th but fit. 0 for 1 so far today. Beewolves holding on to a 2-1 lead as we start the top of the 5th. First pitch from Ortiz is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That's foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Flash Evans barely got a piece of that one. Swing and a miss, and Flash Evans is down on strikes. And Beavis Ortiz having a heck of a day, Tommy. Wally Bacon, the second baseman, 0 for 1 today, although I think he's playing third base. Bacon playing third base today. Bacon's 0 for 1 as well. So 1 out in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss for Wally Bacon. Ortiz delivers. That's inside, ball 1. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Bases empty in the top of the 5th. Allen's low, ball 2. Ortiz throwing his 58th pitch here. And a swing and a miss, and Wally Bacon has evened the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ortiz delivers, swing and a miss. Bacon with 3 swings, never got close to the ball. So Ortiz racking up the strikeouts. Wes Yogurt, the starting pitcher, is 0 for 1. 2 outs now. Bases empty. Beewolves holding on to a 2-1 lead in the top of the 5th. Beavis Ortiz delivering his 60th pitch here in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and Yogurt now finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Yogurt hitting .375. That one's a low, ball 1. Try to get Yogurt to chase a little bit. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Wes Yogurt, the pitcher. That's in there for called third. And Beavis Ortiz strikes out the side in the top of the 5th. We're going into the bottom of the 5th. It's still 2-1 Beewolves. Billy LeBoink 0 for 1. Magic Moore 0 for 1. Beavis Ortiz 0 for 1. Wes Yogurt at 46 pitches, giving up 3 hits. That kind of scares me. This section of the lineup all 0 for the day. Billy LeBoink favors the high pitch. He's 0 for 1 though today. Sitting .369 on the season. First pitch is smashed, but a line drive to Roper, the shortstop, who picks it out of the air for the first out. 1 down.
Yeah, he was looking for that one. He got it. Magic Moore is, I think he's 0 for 1 for the day, like you said.
No.
Pops that one. That's going to be 0 for 2. That's 2 pitches, 2 outs.
This is not what you want to do with Wes Yogurt.
No.
But he's throwing up some fat ones that look like meatballs, but they're just not going anywhere. Beavis Ortiz 0 for 1 today. Like Tommy said, 2 quick outs and nobody on base. Ortiz takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ortiz behind in the count. 0-2. That one's high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Oh.
That's in there for called third strike. 1-2-3, another 1-2-3 inning. The Beewolves got to stay away from those. So as we head into the top of the 6th, it's 2-1 Beewolves. Luke Michaels 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Jamie O'Connor 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Manny Moon 1 for 1 with a walk. Ortiz at 64 pitches with 7 strikeouts, giving up 1 walk. Luke Michaels, the second baseman's tense, but Fitty's 0 for 2 today.
Yes. Beavis Ortiz having a great day so far on the mound. 65th pitch to start things off. Nice fork pitch in there, makes it for a strike. 0-1 the count. Safety off for Luke Michaels, who's got only 1 home run on the season thus far. Pops that one up to right field, looking like he wants another home run, but Billy LeBoink's going to pull it in at the edge of the warning track for the first out.
The first baseman.
Now it's Jamie O'Connor's turn, who's 0 for 2 on the day, but he's still hitting .301 with 11 home runs. So Beavis Ortiz can't be too complacent. First one's in there for a strike. 0-1 the count, safety off. Pops that one up to right field. He liked that low pitch. Billy LeBoink over for it, waving it off just west of the line in right field. He's got the first 2 catches here. We got a good pace going for the Beewolves now. And Man and Moon's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Man and Moon juiced. Oh! Hits him. And gives him first base. And that brings in Rosie Hardman, the powerful 0 for 2. She's got power and contact against right-handers. She's got a fast runner at first base. The first one misses, ball 1. We're looking at the pressure up here now as the Wild Pigs can get ahead. That one's fouled off, 1 apiece. 72nd pitch, there he goes. Steve Monster throws it, misses. And they got Moon at second base in scoring position. Beewolves need 1 more. fouled that one off. Souvenir, third base line. 2-2-2. Top of the 6th, 2-1 Beewolves. Check swing strike 3, and Beavis Ortiz gets out of it in a K. Nice.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. Again, still 2-1 Beewolves. Hanley Dexter's for 2 with a double. Bertha Banks 0 for 2, and Steve Montour 2 for 2 with a home run. Yogurt at 52 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is at 3.0. Hanley Dexter's is locked in and fit 1 for 2 with a double today. He's a tough out utility player.
Got to get Yogurt, get that pitch count up. 53 on the outside corner, strike 1. Gets in there, 1 the count. Second one misses outside corner, ball 1. We're 1 apiece. 55th pitch by Wes Yogurt.
Oh, right come on, Pete.
Hanley pops that one up in left field, and that's going to be waved off and caught by Rosie Hardman for first out.
Everything's going straight up in the air again. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, locked in and fit 0 for 2 today, hitting 361. 1 out, bases empty in the bottom of the 6th. That's a smashed into left center, but Mannion Moon's able to track it down and make the catch for the second out. 2 down now, and Steve Montour stepping in. He's locked in and fit as well.
Well, if maybe get long ball again, get another home run. He's got that power against these righties. Ooh, that one's high. Good patience, Steve. 1-0 the count. That one's high and inside ball 2. Looks like Wes Yogurt's a little nervous to pitch to him as he comes in with 3 quick balls. 3-0 the count. Counts outside corner, strike 1, 3-1. It's the hitter's pitch. High, good patience, Steve, and he gets the walk.
Yes, sir. Take that walk. Alora Franco, the first baseman, locked in and fit 0 for 2 today. Runner at first base with 2 outs. Beewolves with a 1-run lead. Steve Montour standing at first. There's a smash, but that's going to go right to Roper, the shortstop. Will pick it up, make the throw to O'Connor for the 3rd out. And Alora Franco looks like she lost a little bit of something on that. As we head into the top of the 7th, it's still 2-1 Beewolves. Aiden Rurnett 1 for 2. Snag Roper 0 for 2. And Flash Evans 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Ortiz at 74 pitches with 8 strikeouts.
Number 15.
Rurnett tense but fit 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Ortiz is neutral and fit. I think a guy with 8 strikeouts, he should be locked in, I think, a little bit more than. That's a smash that gets into left field for a clean single. So runner at first base, Snag Roper steps in. He's 0 for 2 today.
Wow.
So Aiden Rurnett, the catcher, is going to get pulled here for Turbo Miles. Turbo Miles will pinch run. Miles with 5 stolen bases. He's hitting .321 with no home runs. He's neutral and fit. He does not have very much power. He's got a little bit less than average contact, but he's got great speed on the base paths, and he's known as a stealer. So the Wild Pigs throwing everything they can here to try and tie this game up in the top of the 7th. Snag Roper, the shortstop, steps in, takes the first pitch to low, ball 1.
Good move by the coach.
Throw over. Oh.
They get him barely.
And they get him. They get him. It was kind of a wacky play there, but he tried to steal second, and they wind up throwing him out. There's a shot that'll get to Bertha Banks. Will pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. That was kind of, I don't know what happened there, but I hit every button but the right one. Flash Evans 0 for 2 today. Bases are cleared in the top of the 7th. Beewolves with a 1-run lead. Evans tense but fit. He's going to rocket that one into center field though for a clean single. So Flash Evans will make it to first with 2 outs on the top of the 7th. Wally Bacon neutral and fit 0 for 2 today. Struck out his last time up, swang 3-2. Couldn't catch up to the pitch. A lot of speed over there at first base. Ortiz throws over, and the runner's back. 78 pitches for Beavis Ortiz. He'll be making the 79th here. Low, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. And the throw to second, and they don't get him. So Flash Evans is able to steal second base. The runner in scoring position now, but played the batter. 2 balls, no strikes. That's low, ball 3. 3-0 to Wally Bacon with 2 outs. That's low, ball 4, and Wally Bacon walks on 4 pitches. There's now runners at first and second with 2 out, and Wes Yogurt's the pitcher steps in. He's 0 for 2 today, but he's locked in and fit. They're going to go ahead and pull Yogurt in favor of, I hate seeing this guy, Spanky Wagner. So Spanky Wagner will come in off the bench to pinch hit. He's hitting .312, 9 home runs with 33 RBIs. He's locked in and fit. He's got excellent power. He's got very good contact and very good speed, and by virtue of being locked in, he's outperforming his career stats. So West Yogurt will call it a day, and in comes Spanky Wagner to pinch hit. Come on, Beavis, let's get this one done here. First pitch is pulled off, out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Ortiz delivers. That's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. That's fouled off straight back, and now Wagner is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ortiz delivers. That's fouled off. Wagner protecting the plate. Inside, ball 2. The count is evened up now, 2-2 with 2 outs. That one's high. The count has gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Spanky Wagner. And then takes the pitch low, and the club calls him out. So Spanky Wagner is rung up for the called 3rd strike. Coming in to replace Wagner would be Donovan Drake. Drake, a starting pitcher / relief pitcher. He's got a 6.84 ERA, a 1.94 WHIP, and 19 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got very good velocity. He does not have a lot of jump. He doesn't have any jump, really. And he's less than average accuracy. And he's only got half stamina. So he pitched recently. He's kind of tired. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. This may be an opportunity for the Beewolves to try and take advantage of Donovan Drake. Buster Biggs 0 for 2, Gina Torrance 0 for 2, and Billy LeBlanc 0 for 2. Drake coming in with that 6.84 ERA. Again, this part of the lineup just not performing today, Tommy. Buster Biggs neutral and fit 0 for 2 though today.
Now in the game, Ernie Blink.
Okay, Turbo Miles, the catcher. Well, he came in to pinch run. He's not a catcher by trade. He's actually a second baseman. So they're going to pull Miles, and they're going to bring in Ernie Blings. Ernie Blings is a catcher. Blings with no errors. He's hitting .268 with 2 home runs. He's neutral and fit. He has poor speed. He's got less than average fielding and a poor arm. So the Beewolves will be able to run on him if they can get a couple of runners on base. He favors the high pitch.
And the pressure's up already here. He misses that first pitch outside. It's Donovan Drake, 1-0 the count. He's got a 6.84 ERA. Second one's in there for a strike. We're even at 1 apiece. That one's a little high, ball 2. Good patience. Buster Biggs, 2-1 the count. That one's right in there, but it's a late swing. They're not up at 2 apiece. Ooh, check swing. Good check there. Ball 3. Full count, 3-2. Oh, low inside, and Donovan Drake misses that first one, and ends up walking his first batter.
Yes, sir, and in steps Gina Torrance. She's neutral and fit. Also 0 for 2 today. No outs, runner at first base. The first pitch is rocketed. Oh, and that hits Drake right in the face, and then everybody's going to be safe. So we got runners now at first and second with no outs, and Donovan Drake has been hit in the face. Billy LeBlanc 0 for 2, stepping into the box, but Drake's going to get pulled. Oh, man. We just started to take advantage of the guy, and already he's out. Thanks, Gina. Way to go. So out comes Donovan Drake, and in comes superstar relief pitcher Alana Lentana. Lentana with a 4.54 ERA, a 1.23 WHIP, and 35 strikeouts. She's neutral and fit. She's got good velocity, excellent junk, excellent accuracy. She's fully rested. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, and a slider. And she'll be taking over for Donovan Drake.
Hopefully Drake's going to be okay. She puts way weird movement on. That first one misses ball 1. Pressure way up here. High pitch hits it hard. Out to left field, Pete, and it's out of here. Way to connect on it. Billy LeBlanc. Yes. With 2 on. Line drive home run over the left field wall. Goes 388 feet. It's only his 4th home run, but it's 28th RBI of the season.
And the old man does it again, Tommy. Magic Moore, the center fielder, tense but fit. Good connection versus left-handed pitching. There's a shot. That's going into right center, and that's going to be caught by Flash Evans. Oh, I thought maybe it would squeak through there, but
do you want to?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Beavis Ortiz. They're going to let him. They're going to let him play. I guess they're going to let. He's going to pitch a little longer. A lot of time misses the first one's in for a strike. Second one he pops up. And that's going to be caught in center field by, I think, Moon. Yes, second out.
I was hoping he would have got a single there. Henley Dexter's locked in and fit 1 for 3 with a double. He's hitting .367. That's a smash. That's going to be gone. That's out of here. And Henley Dexter's has left the building. Is that his second?
I don't know.
Henley Dexter's just went 426 feet into the stands. That's his 12th home run and 25th RBI of the season. And Henley Dexter's looks like he's trying to catch up to that #1 home run hitter. Bertha Banks 0 for 3 today. Steps into the box.
Wow, yeah, he felt the energy on that one. If she was going to pitch it down the middle like she did, that was just a mistake. First one to Bertha Banks in for a strike. Quiet, crowd's quiet now. Oh, she goes better. 2 quick strikes. Lantana wants to get us, salvage her reputation. That was in left field and it drops in front of Rosie Hardman. So that's going to be a single. Way to pick things up there.
Yes, sir. And then steps Steve Monstour. He's locked in and fit. 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, and a walk. He's got 2 RBIs today. There's a smash. That'll get to Michaels at second base. He'll flip it over to O'Connor for the 3rd out. But what an inning by the Beewolves. They put 4 on the board, give themselves a little breathing room. It's now Wild Pigs 1 run on 4 hits. Beewolves 6 runs on 7 hits. Blue Michaels 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Jimmy O'Connor 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Manu Moon 1 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch.
The second baseman, Blue Michaels.
Beavis Ortiz going to start the 7th. We'll see how long he goes here.
Blue Michaels 0 for 3. Beavis Ortiz getting ready for his 90th pitch to start the 7th. It's a breaking pitch. Oh, and it's just over the glove of a diving Bertha Banks foul on the third base line. 0-1 the count. Swings and fouls that one up behind the plate. Now it's quickly 0-2. Crowd's getting excited. He's going right at him. Breaking pitch to Hanley Dexter's, jumps, misses it. And that's going to go out left field for a clean single by Blue Michaels.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring in Jamie O'Connor,
Number 69.
who's 0 for 3. But he's got a lot of power. He's got a fast runner at first base. And it looks like maybe that's going to be all it is for Beavis Ortiz. Skipper's out there, and he's got the towel with him. He's going to hand it to him. And let's see who he's going to pick for the reliever.
Now pitching.
It's going to be Dusty.
Winder.
Comes in with a 5.25 ERA, a 1.42 WHIP, 19 strikeouts in the season. He's known mostly for throwing his speed, but he's got fair movement and accuracy on it. He throws a 4-finger, the curveball, and the changeup. And Dusty Winder's going to hope to get past Jamie O'Connor to start off here in the top of the 8th. Keep the Beewolves ahead 6-1. Again, he's got a fast runner at first. There's a liner to Dexter's who tosses over to second. The turn to first, not in time. They get the lead runner. So it was a nice little grounder to Hanley Dexter's who tossed it to second, got that first one. And now you got Man and Moons up, who's 1 for 1. And he's got a runner at first base with 1 out. Hoping for another double play opportunity here. Steve Monstour gives a single, winds up the pitch straight to Gina Torrance, who's going to toss to second, back to first. This time they get it.
All right, so we're heading into the bottom of the 8th. Beewolves holding on to that 5-run lead, 6-1. Laura Franco 0 for 3, Buster Biggs 0 for 2 with a walk, and Gina Torrance 1 for 3. Alana Lantana 10 pitches, giving up 3 hits. Her ERA is up to 4.91. Laura Franco 0 for 3 today, hitting .364 though.
Yeah, getting some big production out of some names we don't usually see. And then you got someone like Laura Franco, who's 0 for the day. First one misses outside, 0-0 the count. Second one as well. Again, Lantana having a hard time bringing it back in. There it is, but it's fouled off the net. 2-1 the count. Misses low ball, 3 outside corner. Got a hitter's pitch. Lantana throwing her 15th. And misses outside, and she's going to give the base to Laura Franco.
Yes, sir. And in steps Buster Biggs, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk. Laura Franco at first base. Oh, poop. Come on, man.
Another
Why are
caught
you so
stealing.
bad at this? Why are you so freaking bad at this?
Try it a little less often.
God. Well, I ignore it, and then you're like, how can you? The catcher can't throw the second. You got this. And then 3 straight pitches, and Buster Biggs is out. So now 2 outs. We went from a runner at first with nobody out to bases empty with 2 outs.
And you got Gina Torrance is one for
Why
3.
am I so bad at that? I never used to be this bad at it.
That one misses. That one makes it 1-1 with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. That one fades inside. Good patience. 2-1 the count to Jimmy Torrens. That one's right in there, but a little late swing. 2-2-2. Lantana swinging a strike through 2 Ks in a row by Lantana.
Dagnabbit. So we're going into the top of the ninth. It's Beewolves 6, Wild Pigs 1. Rosie Hardman 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ernie Blings first at bat. Snag Roper 0 for 3. Winder threw 2 pitches in the 8th inning, and he's going to face off against Rosie Hardman, the left fielder, who's locked in and fit. Got good power versus right-handed pitching. Good connection versus right-handed pitching. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1 from Dusty Winder. Winder delivers. That's in there for called second strike. And very quickly, Hardman now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Bases empty in the top of the ninth. That's floater into right field. Billy LeBoint's able to get under it and make the catch for the first out. 1 down, and Arnie Blings, the catcher, steps in. Favors the high pitch. He's hitting 268, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs on the season. He came in to replace the rookie phenom. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off along the third baseline, and now Blings finds himself in the hole as well. No balls, 2 strikes. That's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Ernie Blings. There's a smash, but that's going to drift foul along the third baseline. So once again, Blings making Winder throw some pitches here. Takes that pitch for a called third strike, and Blings goes down on strikes. Snag Roper now the shortstop, the last hope of the Wild Pigs. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Bases are empty. And Dusty Winder's dealing. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Snag Roper behind on that pitch. Winder gets that one in there low and outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes to Snag. He fouls that one off along the third baseline into the dugout. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fooled him completely on a rising fastball, and Roper swings through it, and the Beewolves have just beaten the Wild Pigs, Tom. What is going on?
Wow, 6-1.
Yes, sir. They just opened up in the 7th inning against the Wild Pigs superstar relief pitcher. You would have thought for sure she would have locked it down, but really, that 7th inning is what provided the cushion.
Yeah. I mean, they got that first run, and then the Pigs tie it up in the 4th. They get ahead by 1. Like you say, it's real close. It's really all that 7th inning. They got the offense, but great defense. They held the Pigs to only 5 hits in 9 innings.
Yeah.
That was all Beavis Ortiz.
I just was going to say the same thing. I think that's all Ortiz with the 8 strikeouts. I think for the first time in a long time, the Beewolves have double digits in strikeouts when you combine the output of the 2 pitchers together.
Yeah, and so for the Pigs come in, Jamie O'Connor goes 0 for 4, Rosie Hardman 0 for 4. Only Anton Renette goes 2 for 3, and they pull him.
Yeah,
he goes 2 for 3, gets an RBI, and they end up pulling him for a faster runner. Maybe a mistake. Roper goes 0 for 4. Just not their day.
Flash Evans 1 for 3. That's not typical of him.
No.
Even Spanky Wagner came in a pinch hit situation, which I know is a difficult situation, but he didn't make contact, which surprised me. Over there for the Beewolves, though, Tom, Dexteris 2 for 4. Banks went 1 for 4. Monstour 2 for 3 with a home run. Dexteris with a home run. LeBoink with a home run. So you got 3 home runs on the day. Again, it's nice to see them hitting the long ball again. Boy, it's been a long time. I mean, they were hitting it before, but it was few and far between. Just now we're starting to see them really kind of rev it up here.
Yeah.
Franco though 0 for 3. Biggs 0 for 3. Torrens 1 for 4. LeBoink 1 for 3. But that was a home run, 3-run shot. So
only one.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
I was gonna say only one batter there that's under 300.
Yes, sir.
For average. And then I think that Spanky Wagner missed opportunity by the Wild Pigs was huge. 2 runners on. Wagner's a solid hitter. He gets a good one there, and that was before we got the big inning This could have gone the Pigs' way on that batter, but he missed that one call on the inside. He was not happy.
No, he was not. Yeah, I mean, you saw that thing just kind of get over that low inside corner there. Or was it outside corner? But it was a low corner, and I think he thought it was low, and he let the ump know about it. But boy, that was a big strikeout at a moment, an important moment for sure.
Well, Wes Yogurt comes out, and the Beewolves hand him his first loss of the season. Wes Yogurt went 6 innings, gave up only 3 hits, but gave up 2 earned runs, and walked a batter, struck 1 out, and gave up a home run. His ERA is still at 2.95. He's got an amazingly impressive 5-1 record still, so it was barely a ding on his resume. Drake comes in then, doesn't even throw a whole inning, gives up a hit, 2 earned runs, walks a batter. His ERA climbs up to a 7.52. He's now 1-3-2 on the season. And Alala Antana comes in with a lot of fanfare. Those 2 innings, but gives up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, walks a batter, Ks 2 of them, but gives up 2 home runs. So her ERA is now 4.78. She's 1-1-2 on the season.
Yeah, and over there for the Beewolves, Beavis Ortiz gets the win. He pitched 7 innings, only gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, walked 2, struck out 9. I mean, wow, struck out 9. His ERA improves to 4.01, and then his record improves to 6 wins and 2 losses. I'm gonna be surprised if he's not on the top 10.
Yeah, I think he is.
Dusty Winder, he comes in, pitches 2 innings, racks up 2 strikeouts. His ERA improves to 4.85, and his record remains at 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 save. So 3 stars of the game. Obviously, first star is Steve Monstour, who, boy, he really struggled in the 3rd quarter of the season, so it's nice to see him coming back at the plate. He went 2 for 3 with a home run. He had 2 RBIs, and he scored a run.
Yeah, he's going to be locked in the next game. Second, you got the B-plus starting pitcher, number 43, Beavis Ortiz, our winningest pitcher. Goes 7 innings, gives up 5 hits, an earned run, walks 2 batters, and like you say, now he's 6-2 on the season.
Yeah, and then the 3rd star, superstar shortstop, Hanley Dexteris, 2 for 4, a home run, a double, an RBI, and he scores 2 runs. I mean, this guy's just somebody's lit him on fire, because the last couple of games he's just been tearing it up.
Yeah, that's good.
Over there, Tommy G with 3 hits, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 2 great catches, 8 strikeouts. Wow, 55% contribution. Pete J, 4 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 3 strikeouts, 1 bean batter for a contribution of 45%.
Oh, wow. Wow, I did not expect that. I expected to actually lose to the Pigs. But the Beewolves are riding a wave there.
Yeah. That was a good game, and I assumed this the worst as well. I kind of thought, but we go back to what we said. The only thing that the Beewolves can do now is just win. They just got to keep winning, and for whatever reason, right now they're seeing the ball well, and they're hitting it and driving the ball into areas where opposing players aren't. The pitchers are throwing well, getting the strikeouts, keeping runners off the bases. So yeah, they're doing what they need.
Ticker down there, Hanley Dexteris is 12 home runs. He's tied for 4th for home runs on the season behind Gertrude Potter and T. We also have 3 of the top batting averages in the league. And let's see if we go to league leaders.
Number 1,
Hanley Dexteris, number 1. I was looking to see if Beavis Ortiz was going to be up there.
I was too.
Jamie O'Connor sinks to number 7. He's still at 7 though. Those guys are going to be upset to go back to New York, having given up 1 loss to a team that they should have crushed. But yeah, Hanley at 372 average, 12 home runs, 25 RBIs. The middle of the season, you talk about letting this guy go.
It was horrible.
And then, we got 4 of the top 10 batting averages. Hanley's up there at home runs behind Jock Sports, Huffy Buffalo, and Gertrude Potter. On RBIs, there's Spanky Wagner in there for RBIs. He was leading the league, I think, before this game started, and he only came in for 1 hit.
Yeah, I was surprised that they had him on the bench.
Yeah.
But again, I think they probably they underestimated the Beewolves. They probably figured they didn't need to play their starters as well.
Yeah.
We can sit Wagner and we'll platoon somebody else. But I think the Beewolves showed you can't take them for granted.
Hanley's also leading the league in hits at 55, right ahead of Huffy Buffler, who's only one ahead of Billy LeBoink. We got two of the top hitters in the league. And then Hanley's also leading in extra base hits with 27 extra base hits.
I believe it.
Crazy.
Look at all those Beewolves and caught stealing. Gina Torrens caught 6 times or 5 times.
Hanley's also leading in runs scored. Nobody's crossed the plate. Well, he's tied for Jamie O'Connor, who we just saw there. Laura Franco's up there on the board too. Yeah, Gina Torres 12 stolen and 6 caught.
Yeah.
All those caughts.
Yeah.
11 total. 8, 19.
19 caught stealing. Yeah.
That's just those 4 batters. Yeah, Beavis Ortiz tied for the top wins. He's right up there with Jovita Pulo, Felix Farmhand, and Chuck Flithwick.
Yep.
How about that? Very, very
Strikeouts, Frangipani. Beavis Ortiz up there now, 50.
Yeah, he climbed up at 50. He's 2 behind Ansel Cruz, who doesn't even have a team right now. Frangipani just 2 behind Ace Von Acison, and only 1 behind Jovita Pulo and Manny Kays. Way to go, Francis. But I think she's pitching the next game there. All right. Let's see, the next game. I can't see. We were in the schedule. Yeah, so we go back on the road after this. We go out to Colorado. We're going to play the Buzzards. And yeah, it's going to be Japani. She's going to work on that strikeout count. We're going to face Burns out there at the Big Sky Ballpark in Colorado Springs. So we can stop at my garage, see what condition my condition's in. And then there's going to be, after that, there's also 24 games going on between now and then. I'm looking here if any of them in town here. Nothing in Phoenix. What about Colorado? The Moose are in town to play the Buzzards. Thinking of games or other games we want to watch. I don't know. Well,
Blowfish.
Looks like the same.
Shauna Burns pitched for the Blowfish last season.
Oh, we were looking at okay. So tell us about player development. All right. So what's happened? Gabby Ganes.
What's happened?
Gabby Ganes lowers her asking salary. The 33-year-old catcher is now down to $2.6 million a year.
That's true. And then the front runners signed Cole Vincenzo.
Hey.
Replacing Mick Steele. Mick Steele, the C+ first base, 27-year-old first baseman, gets released in favor of Mick Steele, the 31-year-old first base catcher. Favors the outside pitch. They're going to gain, again, Vincenzo at A-. We kind of took a look at him when we found out he was out on the free agent wire. He's a plus in all areas. They're going to get more power, more connectivity, more speed on the base pass. They're getting better fielding, and they get a better arm in Cole Vincenzo, and Vincenzo favors that outside pitch. So, again, front runners may be thinking about playoffs. They make a move where they pick up a solid player, definitely a beneficial player to anybody who picks him up. Mick Steele was making $3,700,000. Vincenzo's making $10,700,000 to finish out the season with the front runners. Yeah,
good for Cole. I mean, Steele is a good first baseman. Vincenzo's a great first baseman. That's a big one. And he's going to get paid well to play in Philly.
Yeah. And Vincenzo at 27 years old, he's right there on the cusp of, he's an average, makes average contact and average speed on the base pass. I mean, a little bit of development and you can push him up over, into the positive territory for sure.
You mean Steele? Their names.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Steele, yeah.
Hanley Dexter's and his legs started to cramp up and running too fast, so he's losing a little bit of speed. So that's a thing that happened. All right, so So yeah, I guess so. That looks good. So then we will, after these 25 games, after Christmas, will be our next one. The day after, the night after Christmas, we will come in and Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll be back out on the road in Colorado then to celebrate the season by hopefully beating the Buzzards at the Big Sky Ballpark.
That'll be good. I'm trying to do some math in my head here.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the Beewolves are given enough credit for their power. But, I mean, Hanley Dexter's with 12 home runs. Laura Franco with 8, so that's 20. Magic Moore has 9. Steve Monstour with 6, so that's 35, right?
Yeah.
Bertha Banks and Billy LeBoink both have 5, so that's 45. And then you got LeBoink has, wait a minute, what did I say? Bertha Banks and Buster Briggs, yeah, they both have 5. Billy LeBoink has 4. Ruby Green with 3, Gina Torrance 2, Knox and Eliza Peck both have 1. So I don't think they're given enough credit for hitting with power.
Yeah. You could be right.
That kind of ticks me off every time we start a game and you're looking at those bars and it's like the Beewolves have 1 power bar and you're like, really? Because I think we should be probably leading the league in home runs as a team basically.
Yeah. Boy,
we've got 3 players with in double digits for doubles. Dexter's, Franco, and Biggs all have double digits in doubles, so that's extra base hits. You would think that would count for something.
Yeah, something. Give me something. Boy,
Gina Torrance with 12 stolen bases, caught stealing.
I was just looking at the wire. There's a couple of good pitchers out there. There's a few real good pitchers. We got Ansel Caruso, who's having one of the best seasons of his career. Ivy Pepperonis and Blade Stevenson's asking for $20 million right now. Crazy. Chasey Kim out there. Chase, the Chase man. Chasey Von Chaseson. All right, well.
Chasey Kim.
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to be it for this game. We will then hit up the road and see you out in Colorado for the next one. Until then, again, Merry Christmas, and this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J, and we're saying, get out of here. Merry Christmas.